Hi, and welcome to EmpathicFire. I am your reader, Jay. These are going to be general messages for the sign of Leo in June 2021. What is going on, Leo? How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing well. Leo, welcome to June. Wherever you are in the world, I hope you're safe, happy, healthy, secure. Please continue to take very good care of yourselves and those that you know and love, all right? Leo, anything you want from me, it is already in the description box. Timestamps down there. Information on how to purchase a personal reading with me is down there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, there is a link for that down below as well, okay? That is going to be the start of your reading, Leo. We're going to talk about it in just a second. We'll expand a little bit on the on the initial message with the deck, and we'll talk about the bottom of the deck as the overall energy, okay? So, first card out was the King of Wands, and then you had the High Priestess and Temperance. Ay now. Ay. Ow, ow, ow. I don't know why I'm saying all that. All right, let's see. So, King of Wands, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, could be dealing, don't have to be. High Priestess, secondary major. Well, I thought I was going to sneeze, but I didn't. Okay, that was kind of weird. High Priestess, secondary major for Cancer, also sometimes Pisces, and then Temperance, secondary major for Sagittarius. All right. All right. You know, Leo, I think you've known something for a long time. How can I say this? This feels like cultivated knowledge, what you know, what you feel, what you possibly can't even express or articulate. But I feel like you're getting proof positive of this. It might not be obvious proof, you know. It could be very subtle. It could be symbolic. It could be, I don't want to say subconscious, but it might come in unexpected or unrecognizable ways or forms. Something like that. Again, subtle. But I feel there's this thing where it's been brewing, it's been building, it's coming to a crescendo. Whatever you know, or whatever you feel, or whatever is a combination of the two. You know, some of you Leos are incredibly intuitive, incredibly psychic or precognitive, something like that. Others of you, you just have a sixth sense. Say that, what is that, 5 times fast, 6 times fast, whatever. So you have a sixth sense where maybe some of you are, again, prone to premonitions. And this benefits you because you're in a place of peace. Meaning if you've seen or envisioned or have just felt deep in your bones that something isn't going to go right for you, for other people, for society at large, whatever we're talking about, you're kind of at peace with it. Temperance, I feel you've done the work to kind of get over it before it even happened. It's very interesting what this is. I feel you're in a place of power or, what's the word? Agency, ownness. Like, it's very hard to get you off this perch. And it's not a perch where you're sitting on a throne like a king would or a queen would or anybody of the royal court would, and you're lording it over people. You're not. You're being very, like, mum's the word, because kings are not expressive. The queens are a little bit more expressive than the kings would be. So you're being kind of quiet with what you know. You're comfortable in your knowledge. And again, even if it is this feeling of, or this awareness that this isn't going to be the best thing, you're kind of like, well, that's okay. I'm already at peace with it. Again, there's like this idea of having a premonition, seeing possibly not great things for yourself or other people, and finding serenity in it. There it is, serenity, giving it away. What do I mean? Releasing. Not having attachment. Whoever is in this energy, it doesn't have to be you, Leo, could be someone you're dealing with, but whoever's in this energy, there's a lot of detachment going on. There's a lot of, whatever it is, what is that phrase? Whatever will be, that song, Que Sera, Sera. Que Sera, Sera. Whatever will be, will be. Yeah. It's just like very at peace, where possibly the situation, the people, the emotions, the entanglement, the mental state of you and or other people maybe hasn't been peaceful for a while, or stable is the word they're giving me. And you're like chill with it. It's like making the best out of a not so great situation. There's some kind of power. A lot of power is coming from this King of Wands there. Now let's see what else is going on, because I don't really know how else to express this, or if there's anything else for me to tell you there. So let's see. What else do you have to tell Leo about this situation regarding the initial part of this reading? Give me more information here for Leo, please, in June 2021. Okay. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the overall energy. Okay. So for some, well, they're just these two cards. I don't know what these two are. But some of you, what I was just saying could have sounded really dreary or kind of like ominous for some of you. For some of you, it's not ominous at all. You foretold or you saw something positive happening, and that positive thing is going to happen. Okay? That's without me turning over these two cards. Let's see if that alters the message a little bit. Emperor, hey. And it's all positive. Okay. So let me amend something quickly. For those where it was sounding a little bit ominous, maybe there will be a turn in your fortune. Maybe things will, turn to the sunnier or brighter side. For others of you, it was never shadowy or scary or just like disconcerting at all. It was always something positive. The High Priestess is a enigmatic figure and or energy or entity in the tarot. It's not always straightforward. You can't always make sense out of what she or it presents to you. So again, that goes back to this whole idea of but you can't express how you know. You cannot articulate how you know. You don't even know what you know, but you do know. Does that make sense? You know, but you don't know what you know. It's like having comfort in the unknown, perhaps, is what we're saying here. Having comfort, having peace, serenity, releasing any type of attachments, releasing any type of sentiments, good or bad, in the situation, is like falling into the ether, falling into nothingness, falling into the unknown, and trusting. Very trusting there with the King of Wands that things are going to work out in your favor. So that's what this translates into for some of you. It's not for everybody, but a good portion of you, I should say. The Emperor, major arcana for Aries. You could be dealing with an Aries. You don't have to be 10 of Pentacles. Very nice. And then the Strength card. You show up in your own reading, Leo. So for some of you, this is a straight up connection with another person that you knew was going to happen. It has been possibly, for some of you, foretold, like generations long. Interesting. Some of you are like big time into the esoteric, into witchcraft, or into your family. Everybody got the gift. Everybody got the touch in your family. And you could have been told since you were a little kid that at some point in your family lineage there will be a connection point that is auspicious, that is positive, that is going to basically blow you up in a way, in a positive way. That might not have sounded great the way I said it, but it's like really like fortune on fortune. Not necessarily money, even though it's here with the Ten of Pentacles, but fortune, meaning like abundance. Maybe that's a better word I should say. Abundance. You bring abundance, someone else brings abundance. Could be family, could be business, could be lovers, it could be anything. But this match that you have here, you could be either side, or you actually could reside on both with the Emperor and the Strength card. But it's like a meeting of a mutual is what I'm sensing. A meeting of a mutual. It's very nice. So Emperor energy, whoever it is, or whatever percentage of you this is self-made, is confident, is doubled down by being underneath the King of Wands there. Is confident, is assured. Takes no prisoners, takes no bullshit, okay? So we're talking about a straight shooter here, but somebody who can lead with compassion, but can also lead with an iron fist, can be very understanding, extreme sense of loyalty or some type of fidelity in the situation, but at the same time will fly off the handle, will break somebody in and ripping people a new one left and right if the situation calls. Someone here has a switch that can be flipped, but only if you're an enemy or someone that they don't necessarily like would that even be a potential. If you have this person's good side, if you have their trust, if you have their loyalty, if you have their love and affection, they would never treat you like this. Okay? That I could be talking about you, I could be talking about the person that you're linking up with, I could be talking about whomever, right? The other side of this with the strength card, again, could be you, could be the other person, could be both of you at the same time. Take it all with a grain of salt. Seen some shit, been through some shit, but again, there's like this peace in that. Peace in the suffering. Now, I hate using the word suffering in general. I hate that word. It's not one of my favorite words, but it's the reality for some people. Peace in the suffering, meaning, like, what do we know about lions and what do we know about lionesses? They live out in the wilds of Africa, and it's a rough life. I don't know I don't watch like a ton of documentaries, but the things I've seen on lions, I'm like, they live rough. Like every day they fight and they hunt and they breed and everything is like on the precipice of danger for them. Plus, aren't they like on the extinction list or something like that? They're endangered, endangered, right? So there is this feeling of facing adversity regularly and triumphing over it, releasing from it, finding some type of healing point within the pain. And that is a transformative experience. It's also a way towards abundance. When you own your pain, this might sound weird, when you own your pain and your suffering, you therefore depower or take that emphasis, take that influence away from whoever has harmed you or whatever has harmed you. It doesn't have to be a person, could be a situation, could be your own state of mind. But there's like this self-possessed energy on both sides of the story. But over here, it's an internal flex, a spiritual flex, and this is an external flex. Meaning, if this is a meeting of people who are abundant, friends, family, lovers, business partners, whatever we're talking about, somebody has really strong flex in their material life, in their external life, in their earthbound life. Somebody has a strong flex in their spiritual life, the life that they live or that their type of existence outside of earth, whatever that means to you. Internal, external. Yes? And when you have that come together, you get this Ten of Pentacles thing. Now, how it comes together, again, High Priestess is right above it. It might not be in the most traditional of ways. High Priestess is very much non-traditional in the sense of breaks the norms or breaks the conventions of what we perceive here on Earth to be feasible, understandable, acceptable. Things like this. So this dynamic between you and this person is going to break the mold in some type of way, or it's going to come out of left field, possibly going to seem like a mismatch. Now, again, doesn't have to be romantic, but for some of you, it damn well will be. Two of Cups. So for some of you, this is one of the soulmate cards in the deck. I'm not going to give you my caveat on soulmates anymore. If you want to work with me personally, I'll tell you about it. But in general, soulmate energy, okay? You have a very significant bond with this person. You might not know it at this time. They might not know it at this time, but it will be revealed to you in time. And possibly might not be revealed in a very obvious way. High Priestess is about secrets or things that are hard to understand. Esoteric things. If it's a love situation, Leo, you and or this person about to get your fucking socks blown off. Absolutely. This whole whatever this is, never gonna experience this with anybody else. Just letting you know. Now, slight caveat. Just because they're your soulmates and I told you that your socks are going to be flying off of your feet, it doesn't necessarily mean that this person is your lifetime soulmate. Whatever that means to you or doesn't mean to you, I don't know. So take it with a grain of salt. This person could be in your life for a very short period of time or a very long period of time. It all depends on your situation. So if you're thinking this person and you are going to set up shop together and be together forever, maybe, but it's not a guarantee. All right. And if you do want to find out if it's more likely to happen for you, hit me up for a personal. Okay. Leo, that is your reading for June. If this reading resonated with you, hit the like button. Drop a comment down below. Let me know how it did resonate. And again, if you do want to get at me for a personal, check in the description box. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel before, friends, do it now. Only if you want to, of course. Leo, I'll be back soon to do your mid-June messages. Until then, guys, I thank you all so much for watching. Take care. Bye.